Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We are coming out of retirement today with Goldberg and Stone Cold. And yes, we'll also take a look at the Bar and Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. Series 60. They're all up at Ringside Collectibles. Link in bio. Discount code here will save you 10% on the two guys that should never come back. How do you guys feel about it? Honestly, I want your opinion if you guys do want to see these. Well, Goldberg, I mean, that match between you and Taker, man, what was going on with that? Like, you should have just left it backstage. Someone should have called in sick. Someone should have said, man, I can't go to work that night. There's no way. It's going to be 100 plus degrees in Saudi Arabia with a combination age of 106, I think it was, man. I think between The Undertaker and Goldberg, yeah, that was the combination in the age. Now, this is cool. So, the one thing that I will say about this battle pack, this is one that's like, it's like a fantasy combined set of the two. If you guys didn't see the unboxing, we kind of reviewed and recapped a little bit of the history between these two, how it's like, yes, they were in the ring at the same time, but the battle, right? Like these two coming head to head and actually having a match, you know what's going to happen? Like, I think if who's ever in charge over there that does the Super Showdowns or the Greatest Royal Rumbles, if they see this review and they get the idea of like, man, we should get these two guys in the ring, because that's how it all plays out. I don't know if you guys know the whole backstory behind it, but the reason why a lot of them that you see coming back out of retirement is because of the demand that they request from them. And there is a high dollar amount, and you know Goldberg, he's never going to turn. How is he going to afford that 20-car garage that he's got? I mean, these guys got muscle cars for days, but we're not here for the muscle cars. We're here to take a look at the actual figure. The head scan, I do see that it's the same from the previous Elites. Actually, two Elites, because we had the Raw Ring playset, and then we had also the entrance grates. Now, the entrance grates, this is the actual look right here from the time and era. I mean, later on, about 5 years later on. But what I'm saying is, back when his beard was he still had it hadn't gone gray on him. So the one right here, I'm pretty sure that both of them are utilizing True FX. No, you know what? It is, but the one on the battle pack, it has more of a lighter shading tone on the actual beard part. So we're gonna do a little fix up, man. I know you're asking, you gonna do it, Hero Fix? You know we're gonna do it. The split trunks. So the one that came with the Raw ring, it had like the white out accent line down at the bottom and as well as the top. On this one, this is the one that had it like divided right there down the middle. So it is different still from the actual Raw ring playset. So there is some reasons for this. You know, there's not like, man, why do we need another Goldberg from that time? It's a different look, man. I think for me, I'm actually pretty stoked to see this look for him. Stone Cold, I mean, for Austin, you really can't do much with his attire. He always stuck to the same traditional look, when it was just a regular black trunks. I mean, earlier, I know he had some kind of designs, like back in, I know ECW, he had a different look. The guy actually had hair, but once he had actually hit the WWF, the look stayed the same pretty much throughout all 10 years plus that he was an in-ring competitor. The shirt, though, it is a painted out shirt right here. We're getting Austin 316, and then right underneath it says Stunner Incorporated. On the back, it says Steve Austin. It's very, very small lettering right there at the bottom, but it says Steve Austin, and then we got the skull right there. Up top, it kind of has this logo. It's stonecold.com. You know, I never visited that site. Straight up, I had no idea that Stone Cold had his own site. Did you guys know that? I had no idea. The knee braces right here, we are getting knee braces on both. This is based off a later Steve Austin. So the man, yeah, he carried those strong throughout the entire career. He started out with none, then he went to one, and then he ended up with two. But here's both of them. Great looking battle pack, though, man. I love this. This one has got to be, well, this one and the Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. Yeah, we're gonna have to put these side by side to compare them as to which ones are the best. I think these right here, I think for a lot of people that we thought that we were never going to get this look. Oh, and if you guys are curious about the carded image, if you didn't see the unboxing, they all do share the same back piece right there, where it kind of shows you the backdrop of it all, but then it's going to be the side art for the actual battle packs that's going to distinguish the one from the other. So, Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. This look right here, we never saw it on Raw. We never saw it on SmackDown. We never saw it on, was it TV? Actually, I don't think it was televised. To be quite honest, I don't think this attire right here, it was televised. I think it was a non-televised event, and it was overseas, where they're not supposed to have women wrestling in the ring. And so what they did to kind of improvise and kind of show, hey, look, we can still do it, but we'll just modify our attires so we can go ahead and do so. I'm glad we got these, man. Like, I know these images, they had popped up on Instagram quite a bit, on Twitter, of them wearing these attires. And there was a high demand that people wanted to see these. I mean, people were tagging Mattel left and right, like, please put this out. So, gosh, they're like, I think my favorite, it's got to be the boss. I think Sasha Banks, I think the purple right here for her, I think the combination of the white and then the black right there in the middle, it's a really different looking attire. It almost kind of has like a superhero theme feel to it. Since we are in the superhero theme, I do want to do a comparison from her, what was it, not Captain Marvel, that's Marvel, we're talking about DC. This is Wonder Woman. We're going to kind of do a side-by-side comparison because the scans right here on both, they are the same, except on this one right here, this has more of like a darker purple. This has more of a pink hair piece to it. So, same scans. The look of it all too, it's very similar, really no different in the sculpt work. It's going to be the actual attire that's going to distinguish this from any other Sasha Banks figure. So really cool, man. On the side right there, we got legit boss on the left side, and I don't think we have anything on the right. Let's double check. Nothing on the right. The kick pads right here, they had the same design that we saw right there on the top trunks. Back piece right there, it's just kind of continuing through and coming all together right there in the middle. So great looking set, man. Right here, Alexa Bliss, again, they are just covered from head to toe. And when I say from head to toe, I mean literally from head to toe. This just, you don't see this. I mean, most of the women, they either have like short shorts or something, just kind of something that's different from this. And this is going to be so cool. Like, if you guys saw my room tour on Saturday, you guys know that I upped my game in the women's division. So these are just going to really stand out right there in that section in the shelf. The scan for her, I do have one right here from a previous basic. So we have seen the head scan right here for Alexa Bliss. Except on this one, it's going to have the 3D print on it. So, again, there's some reasons. And I think this would be really cool. I think if we were to put this one right here onto that Survivor Series, I know that was like an angry look, but I do like the look on this one a lot better. So I think I might do a fix-up on that and pop that one on there. Future video, man, turn on that notification bell. Hero Fix, we already have the notification bell turned on. Good. Because if you didn't, me, Stone Cold, Goldberg, and the bar, we'd all have some words, man. We would have to talk about what's been going on, where you been, man. I'm here every day. Well, except Monday. Monday we had some stuff going on, but don't you worry, man. We're back here. We're keeping it live here on the regular. Here's the bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, the last one from the set. Now, Cesaro and Sheamus, I think my favorite one from this for sure. I think it's going to have to be Cesaro. I'm really liking the look of Cesaro. It's just like, look, we've seen Cesaro with kind of like the faded look here, or the faded hair right there, how it's a very pronounced balding, but not the way that we're seeing it on this one. Like, it looks, let me show you. So here's an Elite. Here's a previous Elite that we'd gotten with Cesaro. Most of them, I think maybe his first Elite had kind of had this look to it right here, where you could see part of the hair coming through. But it's the combination of that as well as the beard. And I think this was the last Elite. Come to think of it, yeah, this is the last Elite. So actually, I have some plans, not only for the actual head scan of popping, this head scan right here from the Battle Pack onto the Elite, but I also got to do something about those kick pads, man. I got to get my kick pads updated on Cesaro. Like, the look of this hasn't changed much. Yeah, I barely utilize Cesaro. Hero Face, you slacking, man. You're going to do all those figure matches, and you're not going to put Cesaro in them. He's in there. He's been in the Royal Rumble. He's been in the Battle Royales, but we need to get him in there with this brand new scan, bro. Really look. And then if you look right here by the mouthpiece, you can actually see like the it's a mouth guard. It's what it is. It's not his teeth. You can actually see the mouth guard right there on the figure. That's cool, man. I really like, this is the closest look that we've gotten to Cesaro. Like, if I were to do like a freeze frame right here, you'd be like, bro, is that the figure or is that Cesaro? It's Cesaro. It is confirmed right here that Sheamus has also joined him as well. Now, for this one, I think, yeah, this is the last head scan that we've gotten for Sheamus. I think this one was original to the figure. No, this was a fix-up. This was always a fix-up because I think the Elite, yeah, I'm going to have to go, but no, that's right. It came with it was Sheamus and Cesaro in the same Elite wave. It wasn't this attire. No, actually, yeah, dude, Hero Fix, what's going on? This one was on the display. The actual most recent Cesaro, that one's in my bin. So I don't even know what I'm doing compared to some terrible Hero Figs. No, man, you're good. You're good because you're about to drop a bro kick right here onto the Elite. Yeah, we're going to pop that baby on right there. So we'll get that all corrected. On the attire for Sheamus right there, we got a little bit of, yeah, it's like a hint of green surrounding the Sheamus logo. And then on the back right there, it says, The Bar. Did I say it right? I hope I did. Here's the snakes right there on the knee pads. So great set. I think this Battle Pack wave, they really stepped it up for sure. This whole series, I'm really enjoying the full-on series. I think my favorite one, I still got to go with right there with Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. This Battle Pack right here is going to be the one for me for, you know, out of all 6. And we do rank them when we do battle packs. We got to do it combined as to how they came. Next up, I'm gonna give it to Stone Cold and Goldberg, the fantasy like battle pack of all. Like, telling you, man, like if anybody lived during this time and era, you know what I'm talking about. And then right here, we got the Bar. Hero Fix. If we're the Bar, why are we last place? I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.